Hey Supers, welcome back to another video. Now we're going to talk about the Steffon Diggs and Jamila Adams trial, and that's his so-called chef. The chef that took him to court because she, of course, accused him of slapping her and choking her. Now, of course, he was found not guilty of the charges, okay? And I just thought I'm gonna add my opinion to the whole situation. Now, first, I want to say Jamila, the chef, she has a nice skin. Like, she's so beautiful. I heard she got a BBL, and she does actually, because I saw a couple of pics. Jamila is so beautiful, girl. What's the skincare routine, honey child? But without further ado, I do believe Steffon Diggs and this Jamila girl was intimate. I think they had sexual relations. I just feel like they definitely did, okay? And of course, after the trial, she posted a lot of text messages between them. Yeah, it was sexual. Now, for some crazy reason, I believe her. I believe Steffon Diggs slapped and choked her. I also believe they had sexual intercourse, like they were messing with each other. Okay. And this should not come as a surprise because it's Steffon Diggs. What guy Cardib been with who haven't cheated before? Offset cheated. Steffon Diggs cheated. They clearly have issues. And of course, there was a verdict, not guilty. And, it's crazy. Cardib is back with Steffon Diggs, and Steffon Diggs is just like forcing himself onto Cardib. You could clearly see, and this is the most recent pics and appearance of them. Cardib went to the pre-Mother's Day treat that Steffon Diggs has with his Diggs Foundation. And you could clearly see them being so intimate with each other. And I'm like, girl, you're so comfortable. Like, if your man was supposed to go out there and cheat right now and come back and tell you a lie, you're just gonna believe, because though you see the signs, though you see the evidence, it doesn't matter. If Steffon Diggs right now were to say to Cardib, oh, get more enhancement, do this, do that, she's gonna do it, because I think the girl doesn't really have good self-esteem to know what she must not tolerate. It's almost she thinks she's not good enough, so her feelings are so dependent, on how a man feels about her. And it's embarrassing. You hear your own fans cuss you out to say you have no morals. You know it's true. This chef and Steffon Diggs, they look like they were in serious love. Like, while she was, exiting the court and she was walking out, Steffon Diggs was like still staring at her. And I'm like, at what point Cardib is going to understand, like, you don't have to settle. You can always go for a man who's going to love and appreciate you. But I don't know if she thinks because she's like a stripper, she's an exotic dancer, she thinks she doesn't want to surround herself in that nature. She feels like, she doesn't want to be a part. She doesn't want to, sink herself. A guy might look at her and say, oh, you're not deserving of this because you went on the pole. You're naked on Pornhub. You're naked on a couple videos I saw. I don't want to be with you. And she believes that men, they're going to weaponize her, like use her for like sexual favors and whatnot, because like you see her character and how she carries on. Who's going to take her serious? Who's going to say, oh, she has morals of a woman? It's crazy. And you know what else I think is crazy? I also do believe she and Offset was physical. I believe they were physical. I believe Offset put his hands on her, and she's not going to say it, of course, because guess what? Offset has a lot of people in this industry that really supports him, and it might diminish his background and him as a rapper and as a person, and he has kids. Offset shares kids with Cardib, and that were to come out, he's going to be blackballed. He's definitely going to be blackballed from the media. And when you're blackballed, you're basically scrutinized, you're prohibited from certain opportunities. You just cannot make money. Even if you were to put out like a tour, you're not going to have much people buying these tickets because you're blackballed. Radio stations are going to be so skeptical of playing your music because they are so afraid of themselves being scrutinized and being blackballed. So I definitely think she's hiding a lot, and it's just for her like image. She want to put on this, oh, I'm loved, I'm a lover girl image, and this man loves me. He doesn't, because he's cheating. Everyone knows your business. When she was with Offset, she went into Cuban Doll's DMs, asking Cuban Doll questions about who Offset was messing with and if Offset was liking pictures of other girls. She would literally go into other girls' DMs to question them. And I'm like, at that point, don't you feel a sense of embarrassment? You having to go into girls' DMs to ask questions about the same guy that you're messing with. And after that, she was still with him. And when they broke up, and she moved on so quick and she got with Steffon Diggs, the signs were there also. Steffon Diggs is a baby daddy for so many women. Like, the guy is like, he has surpassed Nick Cannon, and that's how bad it is. He has so many kids, and you decided, hey, I'm gonna give him another baby. And you've seen her tour, and as she finishes tour, she goes back and she continues to post for Fashion Nova. And at this point, you can say what you guys want to say. I don't believe Cardib profited as much from the tour, hence why she's trying to push for like an international media. Oh, she want to go to Europe and she wants to tour Europe. Girl, you cannot tour Europe because you're well known only in the US. Like, you're not a worldwide celeb. And I think most people, they're so shocked that she cannot do a world tour because they are so brainwashed by what she says. Cardi B's not an hit rapper. Like, she's not big. She is social media friendly, but not worldwide friendly. And she brainwashes the audience to think, oh, I can do a worldwide tour. If Cardi were to like try to put out a tour to go to Amsterdam, she's not going to make money. The girl ain't popping. She doesn't really have much substance in the industry. And it's not that, oh, you're being a hater, but it's just that you're basically seeing things for what it is. And it's facts. If she wanted to do a worldwide tour, she could have, only if she's known worldwide. But the girl is basic rap, basic personality, and everything that she does is basic. And she has so many people who had invested in the tour and they took their profit and then they ran. And what she collected from it was probably like 9 mil. And that's it. She's not making much money. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Like this video, share if you care, and see you guys another time. And thank you so much for always sipping with us.